Alright guys, so after a lot of pain, I've managed to get all the copies I need for Omega Shenron, so I'm gonna go ahead and rainbow him. Now what I'm doing is I'm actually preparing for my stream when the new stages of Super Battle World are gonna go live. So there's a few units I actually have at 99% that I'm gonna go ahead and 100% now. And then what I always do with these units is I'll 100% them on a video, and then I'll kind of showcase them like in that video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to 100% these units, and then later on I'm going to also go through a couple events with them and kind of talk about how well they'll fit on whatever team I end up using them on. So let's go ahead and rainbow Omega right here. Omega is definitely worth a rainbow. He is a very powerful unit, and he's also going to be good on a couple different teams now. Villain team, Shadow Dragon team, of course, and also he's very, very good on the full power team because he's going to have, shocking speed, GT, fierce battle with Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is going to help out a lot. So Omega and Super Saiyan 4 Goku are actually pretty good linking partners. So this guy is low-key a very solid option for the full power team. But mainly today, on this video, we're going to look at him on the Shadow Dragon team. Alright guys, so Omega is rainbowed. Let's go ahead and test out the newly formulated Shadow Dragon team here in Dokkan. Now, with the addition of the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Ultra Full Power Goku, this team takes on quite a different look and feel. Now, whereas before, no one ran the Shadow Dragon Art team. Like, after the initial wave of categories hit, when it was just, the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta team plus the Omega Shenron team, no one really ran Omega before. Now, I know on JP, this was even more of a problem. Basically, when the categories first came out, all anyone was running was the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Fusion team. That, that is what everyone was running. But now that this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is here, people are really, really loving it. Okay, so what we want to do is let's move Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta over with Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Because here's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a tremendous unit, right? Like, no doubt about that. But he doesn't have Saiyan Roar. So you're going to output a lot more damage on the Shadow Dragon team if Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta are together, because they both have Saiyan Roar, which is at 25% attack length. So they are going to look very impressive next to each other, where, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is incredible, but he doesn't have Saiyan Roar. Now, Omega Shenron, he himself gets buffed substantially by being, let's see, I think we're going to leave it like this right here. That way I can get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta going on to that other rotation. Now, Omega Shenron gets buffed, like, substantially by Sin Shenron, but not enough to where you would want to keep Sin Shenron on rotation. I believe the optimal way the rotations work out, you have... Man, that Goku does look very cool with that red outline. I'm sorry, he does look badass. He got sealed, motherfucker. But you run Omega with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then you run Super Saiyan 4 Goku plus Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Like, those are the two rotations. And then I think Sin does work on the team as a floater. You can also have this Pan, and I think LR Trunks does do substantial damage on this team as well. So right here, boom. This is pretty much the best you're gonna see Omega do is on this rotation right here with Sin, and then also with Pan here. But the team overall will deal more damage with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on a rotation along with Omega, because you put Gogeta in that first slot. Okay, 1.95 million, not bad considering he gets a guaranteed additional, and then he might get a second additional as well, especially when you got him rainbowed exactly like that. Tremendous damage from Omega. Omega rainbowed is like disgusting OP. He is so strong. Actually caught a little bit of a bad break here with the way rotations worked out and stuff. Took way too much damage here. I may have to actually drop an item. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Because this is also going to make Super Saiyan 4 Goku look not as good right here. because he is going to have a lot of his health. When Super Saiyan 4 Goku doesn't have full health, he doesn't hit as hard. I believe the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku, in order for him to out-damage the SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he does need to have 70% HP or more. Obviously, as of right now, we do not have that. Okay, so this is how we will bust out this rotation, exactly like this. We'll have Gogeta first, Omega in the middle, still able to activate all of those attack links with Sin Shenron, and then we'll have Sin Shenron as a floater. Only thing we're going to have to hope is that... Oh, a dodge. Okay, that's nice. Only thing we're going to have to hope is that if Super Saiyan 3 Bardock supers Gogeta, I am definitely going to need Gogeta to dodge that, because we already took a lot of damage from the SCR Bardock. Only 3,000 damage right there, and we did get the counter. I'm sorry, Bardock, my future father. Get killed. Ooh, a crit counter of 1 million, and then 2 mil! Big Bad Boss is active, so the attack stat jumps up to 2 mil. So, with Pan on the rotation, Omega, like, his attack stat would be even higher. Holy shit. But yeah, the Shadow Dragon team ain't no fucking joke. Let's just put it like that. It went from being a team no one ran, because I feel like people, it's just very restrictive, right? But now it's a team where it's like, oh shit, you know, we can have fun with the new Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, we got Gogeta, we got Omega. There's so many. Oh, we got the counter with Goku too. Bitch! There's just a lot of really powerful units on the category now, to where it's going to be, we're going to see this team a lot. Now, what's going to be really interesting too, what's going to happen once we get LRs of some of these units? You know, all 3 of the Super Saiyan 4s, plus the Shadow Dragons, like, we're going to see LRs of those units. 100%. So, like, how interesting is that going to make things? Now, let's go ahead and hop into another event, because I also, like, I want to get more of a feel of the Shadow Dragon team. Alright, so back into an event. Yeah, this is something that I think a lot of people on Global are going to see soon, too, is that once this friend system update does come, the game, I think, does open up a lot more, to where not only are people just naturally running the Shadow Dragon team much more often just because of the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku, plus I feel a lot of those units have been on enough banners that a lot of people are going to have these units, right? Like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has been on what, like 4, 5, 6 banners now? So like there's a good chance that a lot of people are going to have him. So maybe, you know, whereas before when Omega first came out and, you know, you would only really have like Omega, and let's say you didn't pull Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you didn't have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like you just didn't really have like an optimized team, right? But now there's just a lot more like chances for you to have pulled them, so a lot more people are going to run the team. Plus that friend system update does just make it very easy to run all the teams you want. Now I will say this, finding like an Inkibu friend or finding a AGL Super 17 friend, that is still pretty tough to do, just because people just don't run those teams. Like those teams like suck. Like no one is running Super 17 because Extreme AGL just doesn't have enough parts to it. You know, what's funny is I do see a good amount of Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So for whatever reason, people do seem to really like to run the Super Saiyan 3 Broly Extreme Tech team. I think it's just because LR Goku Black is such a like fan favorite like LR card that when people have him, they really want to run him. I suppose it also could be because Tech Cell did just get his EZA, so people are very excited to test him out since he's still pretty recent as well. That could be it. Wow, he sealed Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta again. I mean, yo, I'm getting pretty bad luck here, bro. Okay, so we're just gonna fucking keep Vegeta here. This is turning into a damn nightmare. Now my boy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can't get any play. And then this stage, I wanted to run the Mass Saiyan stage again because there's a couple boss fights that I feel like I've not run a lot on the channel. This one, I think Physical Super Vegito is one, and then like the Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks fight. I just haven't done these fights a lot, but this reminds me, like, we really gotta get an awakening for that Tech Toa and the physical Mira. Like, especially Mira, like, you know, we're gonna get Android 21 in Dokkan very, very soon, but it's like, yo, where is the final boss fight of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2? That Mira, like the Super Saiyan 4 Mira form. Like, when is he coming into Dokkan? I mean, Xenoverse is still, like, relevant and popping. Like, you know, Kefla and Super Baby 2 are coming to Xenoverse. So, like, it's not like they can't add updates. Like, they couldn't still do, like, a Xenoverse 2 banner. But it is very weird to me that they had, like, the Xenoverse 1 banner where they brought in, you know, the AGL Trunks. They brought in the Supreme Kai of Time, Demigra, Mira, and Toa. But, like, you know, all of those characters do have, like, 10 more forms, too. Like, you know, that Xenoverse Trunks, there is a Super Saiyan 3 version for him. You know, Toa does have, like, 10 different incredibly sexy demon forms. Like, let's not front. And then, of course, Mira has, you know, like, 10 different, like, demon transformations as well. Oh, for a second, I thought Goku, I swore Goku countered that. I was going to say 2 Super Saiyan 4 Goku counters in one video. That would be absolutely outrageous. 2.3 million, not bad. That's, yo, this Shadow Dragon team is fun, bro. You can really tear through shit fast. If Vegeta wasn't sealed right there, we would have easily beaten Master Saiyan in one turn. Now, again, I know it is still an older event, but still, like, yo, Shadow Dragons for the win, my boy. Get a Super Omega. Finish it off for us. Oh, no Super, no Super. That's okay, that's okay. And then, boom, the golden rotation, just exactly like that. You could still get your super attack counters, and you can still get a lot of links for Omega Shenron. This works out really good. And then, of course, Gogeta plus Omega, they are pretty good linking partners in that they both have Shocking Speed, GT, and Fierce Battle. So they do get 4 key as well as the 15% attack. And then, of course, Omega from Sin gets, you know, like Big Bad Bosses, Shadow Dragons. Sin doesn't have one of Fear and Faith or Brutal Beatdown. One of those he doesn't have. Sin has Brutal Beatdown, but he doesn't have Fear and Faith, right? No, he does have Fear and Faith. Okay, so Sin... Oh, it's Shocking Speed. That's what it is. I was like, wait a minute. There's one link there that Sin doesn't have, and it's Shocking Speed. Sin Shenron does not have Shocking Speed. Let me just double check that. Yeah. Okay. That's one issue. Yeah, and that is a little bit of an issue for the Extreme Physical team, too, because, like, Cooler, of course, has Shocking Speed. So, there we go, guys. Omega, very, very strong unit. I guess, you know, I could do a quick breakdown of him before we leave here. So, this is Crashing Maelstrom Omega Shenron. He, of course, is the Shadow Dragon Arc category leader of 3 key and HP attack and defense 150%. Then he also gives physical types 3 key and HP attack and defense 50%. Of the physical type units, you know, you could run like Kid Buu, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. You know, units like that do work fine on the Shadow Dragon team. In terms of super attack, he does the minus energy Powerball, which is immense damage and greatly lowers defense. His passive skill, minus energy of evil, he gets a 120% attack buff. All enemies get their attack and defense minus by 20%. And he launches an additional attack, which has a chance to become a super attack, so very good passive there. Links are Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, GT, Fear and Faith, Shadow Dragons, and Fierce Battle, so a phenomenal villain link set. 12 key multiplier, 150%, exactly what we would expect. And then he does have 2 categories, the Shadow Dragon Arc category, and he's also in the full power category, where doing some tests, I've found that Omega works very, very well on the full power category. I'm actually going to be bringing another video on that very, very soon. But thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.